Hi everyone, Fred Delgado here with the Fred Delgado Real Estate Group. Today we're going to talk about the second quarter real estate market industry for the Phoenix Metro Valley in 2021. So a lot has happened the last few months. As you know, well, I'll share that the real estate industry has been one of the hottest we have seen in probably all history. So based on the demand and based on the supply, we have some interesting statistics to share with you. So last year, 2020 was an insane year, and we'll call it that, insane. This year we've gone from insane to just crazy. So there has been an adjustment. Instead of seeing 50 people lined up to see a listing, now we see about 4 or 5. So there has been some stability that has been created over the last few months. Nevertheless, we are still a very hot market. Now, good things all around the corner. So when it comes to interest rates continue to go down. Last we saw were 2.77%, which is incredible. What that means to you as a buyer means that your affordability, you are able to afford a house. Even though it's priced higher, you can still afford the home based on the mortgage payments. For example, in 2005, a home that was listed for, let's say, $271,000, and the rates were much higher, your mortgage payment was about $1,800 a month. Now a home that's about $396,000 with a current interest rate, your mortgage payment is about the same. So what that says is, yes, prices have gone up higher. However, because rates have gone down, you as a buyer can still afford it. So because the changes that we're seeing in the demand of the consumer means the buyer, a lot of them are moving into our valley. Now, because of that, we are seeing right now an average of about 300 people moving here to Maricopa County a day. What that means is that for every 3 people that move here, we must have one door, one unit to provide, whether it's rental or whether it's a home. There must be one place for 3 in general on average to move into. So for us to get to a normal market, yes, a very steady normal market where a house goes on the market and a buyer is for it, we have many more units to build, approximately about 100,000. Now, the good thing is that the builders have been building a lot of homes and getting a lot of permits throughout the years. I will say that for 2021, the first and second quarter were one of the highest quarters where builders were getting permits approved to start construction. Now, it takes about 4 years from the beginning of an approval to an actual home being delivered. So yes, nevertheless, we are seeing inventory being created and also homes being built for the buyers that are moving in. Now, appreciation for the sellers. Last year was amazing, over 30% appreciation if you saw, and depending on the area, that's what you saw. The value of your home went up about 33-34%. This year, we're seeing about 14-15% on average of appreciation throughout the valley. Now, will these trends continue? Most likely not. What we expect is that we'll still continue to see great appreciation above a normal market, which is between 4 and 5%. So right now, if you're a homeowner and are selling, you are seeing some tremendous value. If you're a home buyer, also know that when you buy in this market, because appreciation continues, and we expect it to continue for the next 6 to 12 months, you will go up in value immediately after you buy the home. So this is not a buyer or seller market, it's only a win-win market. Seller wins because they sell at a good price, and buyer wins because after they buy it, the value of the home a month later will be much higher. So what we are seeing is supply starting to increase slightly. At the end of August, normally that's when the demand, it's a curve, the demand starts slowing down for our locals here in the valley. So yes, supply will start to rise. Nevertheless, there's a backlog of buyers that are waiting to buy. The challenging things for you as a buyer is that many of you are exhausted of making 10, 15 offers already and getting rejected. Well, the good news is because supply is starting to increase, you now as a buyer have an excellent time, a fantastic time to get back on the saddle and start getting your home again. Now, keep in mind that we don't expect a market crash. We don't expect depreciation for quite a few months to move forward. So it's important for you to understand and let you know that there is no crash. There are no foreclosures going to be inundating our market anytime soon. So some good things affordability wise. Yes, homes are affordable. Two, interest rates are very low. And yes, the lending practices are still very conservative. And yes, the supply for homes is still low, but is starting to increase slightly. Now, for our Metro Valley, the economic outlook is very good. We have a lot of companies moving in, hiring is starting to take place again, and yes, the markets are open, so yes, there is a lot of transactions taking place. Nevertheless, let's say with the challenges that we had last year with COVID, that also allowed a lot of influx of individuals coming into our market because we are open air, we are spaced, we're not as tight as other cities are, so we become the top 5th most populated city in the country. So we are growing and we will continue to grow. Not only are we growing as a population, but also the income of our population is starting to grow as well. Overall, the picture looks great. So if you are interested and are ready to sell or buy, both are an excellent time for you to do so. So with that said, I'm open to any questions or feedback that you have, and please let us know if we can answer any future questions for you. And we are here to help. Loyalty, passion, results. Thank you for listening.